Please click subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Watashi, JEEYS desu. What's up, shoppers? We are back in Megastore Simulator for a chaotic episode. Let's look at the stats. We have a store level 161 and an absolute massive 311 over $1,000 in the bank. We are loaded, but before we get to the expansion we bought in the last episode, the game dev dropped a patch version 0.4.6. We checked the Steam notes. It's small, but combined with our expansion, everything has changed. We expected expansions 17, 18, and 19 to open up a new space. What we got instead was a major logistically setback. The new space appeared right at the back of my major grocery shelf item. And creating a total friction. We cannot add new products until we fix the layout. This is where we must finally reveal. Are we conquering bakery, electronics, musical items, or sport? The choice is made. We review it today, and then we have to completely overhaul that new section. Let's get to work right now. But before we goes into the game, here is the update 0.4.6 patch notes, which is updated today. Okay, it's more on the earlier, couple of days before. There is a product sales statistics window. Okay, inside the screen we have statistics overview, but now there is another one called product sales. So we can view the product sales according to the stuff mentioned here. Okay, I will not go through into detail. If you want to find out more, you can visit the Steam website. Look out for the title update 0.4.6 patch notes, and it will briefly explain it to you. And then there are a couple of fixes in the center. And then they talk about something about restocker with anti-box issues. And of course, there's a what's next paragraph about they plan to come out with a generic box feature, whichever one is that. So I can't wait for that to happen. So in the meantime, let's dive right into the game. Okay, we are back with JEEYS Super Megastore, and in the last episode we bought the store expansion number 17, 18, and 19. And end up there's a second door. This is the first door. Okay, then I think this side of the vending machine has been shifted a bit to cater in this second door. And then this is the area 17, 18, and 19. So this big area has been opened up. And my plan to decide was to shift all the grocery shelf item to this part of the wall. Okay, and the fridge item originally is at the corner here. I shift it over here. Then I move all the seafood fish stand somewhere at the center over here. But the center part, it did not make it. In the last episode, you can see the customers and even my working staff cut through the center of the shelves. So it's very bad to keep saying that, and it's really a headache. So I do a last minute changes. I shift the 5 shelves to here. This is the 5th shelf, 4, 3, 2, 1. And basically right now it's all sealed up. No customer coming here, and no staff is going to cut through here. And over here, the staff also cannot cut through. If from here you need to make the way to this place, he or she has to walk one big round and cross over. So that is issue has been resolved. So right now the key question is, what other products should I bring in? Bakery, electronics, musical items, or sports items? Okay, so we will take a look at the ordering computer. We will look at the management and at the growth. Okay, we will scroll right to 17, 18, and 19. Okay, let's take a look. Expansion 20, 21, and 22 is upper floor. Okay, and then 23 you will go to ground floor again, and then 24 is upper floor again, and then ground floor, upper floor, ground floor, upper floor. So it's very kind of confusing right now. So what I'm hoping right now is we can get 20, 21, and 22, which is the upper floor. Okay, I believe upper floor once it's open, this tree area, there's a small space that's being opened up. We then can bring in either any of the product mentioned. Now, I also mentioned that my objective is to put in all the food stuff on the ground floor, and the last department will be a bakery department. But if you look at this area, is you can put the bakery item, not a problem, I can put it in. But there's a catch. We need to engage at least 2 more employees. One in the morning, one in the late shift. Okay. We have to hire 2 bakers, one morning, one night shift. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Otherwise, the boss or myself have to become the bakery and keep on heating up pastry and just put on the shelf. So that's not going to cut it. And if any of this area that we use to put electronics, musical stuff, or sports item, it's going to I'm going to feel very uncomfortable. I know this is only a game, but we try to put it in a way as such it looks like a real Megastore. So so the decision whether to bring in the next product is, I will not bring in any product at this point of time, because I want to see the upper layer where it's going to open. So the 3 areas, is it that wall going to force the other side? Okay, maybe yes, maybe no. Or this area is going to open up. Or maybe this wall is going to open up. So if this wall is going to open up, we have a plan ready. If this wall opens up, there is still a plan. And if this area starts to open up, then we have easily got a plan. Because we can put either the electronics, musical stuff, or sports stuff on the second floor. So right now, I feel very comfortable putting all those stuff right here or right here. And then you can see it's in the middle of vegetables and in the middle of a grocery item. So the NPCs will just come in and buy stuff, yes, but I feel it that we shouldn't do any further upgrade at this point of time until the next few floors being built up. So after the next 20, 21, 22, then 23, 24 is like lower floor, upper floor, lower floor, upper floor, which is kind of stupid. And there's somebody mentioned when you do the store expansion, it should allow us whether to choose whether it's upstairs or upper floor, or whether it's the ground floor. And it's not dictated by the store level, which is, now I look at it, it's kind of stupid. But anyway, whether stupid or not, the game has to go on. So right now, at this point of time, it's 314,000. So we will start the next day minus $3,000 for the employees' salary. And then we open it up and we will grind for some more money. And we will view more areas. We spend less time at the warehouse. Doesn't mean that we don't go to the warehouse, but we have to go to the warehouse whether we like it or not. So at the beginning, there's not much customers, so I don't want to look at the top or bottom yet. So we have to look if there is any items to buy. Yes, this one is here. Any seafood? No. Okay, watermelon is a fast-moving item, so it's number 1. Pump. Vendor machine, no. Seafood, no. Grocery. Toys, yes. This one is 2. 1, 2. This one, electric piano, I think it's 1 only. I'm guessing it's 1. So I just buy 2. Because I remember the electric piano I bought to end up the second one take a very long time to deplete. So we just only buy 1 for it. For number 2. Okay, so for now we escape here. And just before we go, we let's look at the hiring. At the same time, we will try to see if we... okay, right now it's already past 160. So it's 32 out of 33. Maybe we can hire a baker. Just maybe. But I want to have at least 2 persons. So we need to go up to 165 to see if bakery is a feasible department to open up. Otherwise, we will look at the restocker. This one looks okay, but 130 is a bit expensive. I'm not going to spend too much money on bringing more expensive stuff. Okay, this one is also okay, but very average low. It's both under 120%, and it's 119 is quite expensive. Because you can see my unloader are pretty much very cheap. I said this one is expensive because you got 1212, 120, 128. So this one is not even 120, so it's 119. Much more expensive than this guy, Juice. Okay, if there's anyone want to something better than Juice and it's cheaper, I will fire Juice and get that person. So right now it's no, I'm not gonna get any person. So yes, I will close it. And just to check on the warehouse, just make sure there is no more item. Okay, there is item. So this one is 1, this one is probably 2, 1, 2. And I'm gonna put it to number 4. Okay, because they are 0 stock and then it's I will say again, if the 0 stock you don't replenish, the restocker is not gonna get any stock and put it up to the shelf. And when the customer goes to the whichever shelf or rack and then you see a 0 item, when the staff is going to replenish the stuff, no, they will start to leave. I don't know whether they think the item is payable or not, but they just leave the Megastore. So I do not want to have any shelf to have a 0 stock. So my concern is still the toys, because those big toys like this, they tend to get 0 stock very quickly. And see this one's already lose about 20%. This one also lose about 10% or 15%. Because the big toy, 1 piece, 1 shelf, you cannot have too many shelves. Because like I said, in the second floor, you put too many duplicate shelves, you got no space, man. At the same time, we are looking at the customer counter. It is 44 out of 54. And I say we need to reach it 50 or 51 constantly. Then we will bring in the next self-checkout counter. And currently, I got 2 more space. One is I put it over here. So it's about maybe 1, 2, 3 or up to here. So this area is for 1 counter. Here we can put as another counter. If not, this area you put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got 5, 6, 7 extra space for self-checkout counter. And if you think it's not enough, up there I still have another 5 self-checkout counter space, which I already have a plan for it. So basically 5 and 5, 10, and 2 more is 12. Okay, so this area we won't be able to put anything because it's a door opening. There'll be people coming in and out. And if you want to put any shelf over here, the game is not going to allow you to do that. And you can see this area is cannot be placed anything on. Okay, if I try to shift nearer, it will turn red, so it's a no-go. So if we expand the below area, I don't know where it's going to open. Is it going to open that area again, a square block, or right here open another area? So I don't know, this one's going to push back or what? So if that is going to push back, probably we're going to put it as maybe some new department thing. And then this fridge have to shift lah. And it's not going to shift back to that wall anymore because there's already a seafood fish stand over there blocking the way already. So that one we don't hope for it first because it's still far off. And so right now it's about 18, 19 to 20,000 profits per day. I did not see any 20,000, but I did see a 19,000 over dollars. If I don't buy in too much of the replenished stock. So we can check again. But we have to check lah because like this type of toy on a big area, one piece per carton box gets depleted very quickly. So this one is 1 and 2, and probably we go to number 2. Seafood clothing, vendor machine. This one will be number 3. Okay, as for the clothing, we can use either number 3 or number 4. But number 4 is more logistically because the later part of the cloth will be at close to number 3. So this is number 3, yeah. So the clothing is only 1 and 2 shelf. So number 4 is right here. Is basically most of the clothing area. So this one is a fridge. Yeah, these are the fridge items, which is a grocery item. This is the clothing section. So these two clothes section, maybe you have to push it nearer to here. And then this one is the vendor machine. We have 3 pallet racks for that. And then the restock area, I will temporarily this 3 area will not be in use. This one I temporarily put my vehicle right here and 4 empty pallet racks. And this area also temporary, we're not going to do anything at this moment. Like I said, we're not going to bring in new product at this point of time. So let's take a look again. Toy, yes, 1 and 2. So this one will go to number 2. Okay, so seafood, lobster, definitely. So this one is number 1. Okay, so the stuff will be coming, y'all will be activated very soon. Okay, if I will stand right here at this corner and look at this view, it's quite cool to look at it. But anything happen at the top of this floor, I will not be able to see. So from here, I see customers don't really move up to this area unless they are going to buy seafood. Okay, so I think this area is quite okay already. So this area is a grocery item. If you're buying frozen food or if you're buying vegetables, you will walk this area. That area over there is a tiny candy area from toys and candy department. So as for the restocker, there is 1 person target for seafood. There's 1 person target for grocery item. There's 1 person target for toys and candy. And then there is 1 person target for clothing department in the first place. Then I remove it and put it to all. So clothing right now is still all because clothing there's no point to put a single restocker target on that because the stock going out is very low. So I mean the customer not buying much of the clothing anyway. So if you are using the clothing department as your very first department in the store, I don't know, maybe you're going to suffer and keep asking question why the customer is not buying the clothing because they are expensive. No matter how high you raise up the price or you raise it to the minimum price, you don't see customer buy a 10 piece of a clothing or 5 piece of clothing. Say 3 to 4 sets of the same clothing. They don't really buy that. They mostly buy is one. Only at one time I see they take two the same shirt, that's it. And basically that's it. Most of the time it's only one clothing. And then you can see when they put on the self-checkout counter, you can see the clothing is not that many too. More items is the grocery item. And if you see my statistics in my computer, the highest products being sold is grocery items. Because I think one reason is they have most product licenses number, which is 24. Okay, clothing is only 17. Toys, the latest toy edition is up to 21. Yeah. So toys and candy, yeah. There's not much of the product. So the sports item and the musical item both are 10 product licenses each. The electronics is 9 product licenses each, 9 only. And then the bakery item we have at least 16, if I'm not mistakenly remember it correctly. So 16. But then again, before you implement the bakery, you need to employ a baker staff. You need to have at least 2 baker staff. One in the morning, one in the evening. Otherwise, the boss or the player yourself need to become a baker. And I got a bad feeling of being a baker. So in order to bring in a baker, you must able to buy a oven. Okay, you buy an oven, then you can buy the bakery stuff. And whether the baker function to what he's supposed to do, remember, a restocker just replenish stock from the shelf in the warehouse to whichever shelf in the selling area. So your selling area is rack, the oven rack. They will keep on replenish to the oven rack. But how or what product to be placed as an oven rack? You yourself, the boss, you must label the rack. And how am I going to do that? I am not sure. Okay, when I bring in the bakery, I will definitely show some hiccups. Okay, as for the rest of the item, electronics, musical, and sports item, if I just bring in, they will just let the customer buy off the shelf. This is the most direct area. And after I see the clothing, how fast it's being sold out, it's not too much based on the minus 39%. But then there's no zero stock on any of the shelf. What's that shelf over there? I saw something like almost zero. No. Okay, no, they are all full. Yeah, they are all full. Okay, like I said, before even the clothing like this one is almost half gone. And it's already 10 p.m. There's no one else gonna buy. So I think the restocker is going to replenish it anytime sooner. You can see they are frequently going up. Okay, and then we will look at the total amount. It was momentarily as 312 or 314 thousand. Now it's 329,000. So it is around 17,000 already. Toy, that's it. This one, seafood, no, toy. Wait, 1, 2. This one is for number 1 because it's considered fast moving. And then this one is toy 1, 2. Go to number 2. Seafood, clothing 1, 8. So this one will go to number 4. Vending machine, no. So currently, this is how we grind in a simple day of Megastore Simulator. Now, in the past, we don't have a restocker, we don't have unloaders. At the very beginning, I still remember that I'm selling only apples. And I basically have to do everything. I have to be a cashier, I have to be a restocker, I have to be an unloader. These 3 roles I've been rotating for quite some time until I finally hire a cashier. I did not hire a restocker because restocker, I see the way they do it is like too simple at the beginning. But the cashier duty is very tedious. You need to scan, and then collect money is the one. The customer buy only $5 to $10. They give you $50 note to expect you to give a correct change. And then you return the customer cannot do it. If you overcharge, I don't know whether they will accept or not. Because probably they will accept overpayment by 10 cents or 20 cents, they will just accept it. So I feel that hire cashier at that point of time was very important. And then when there's a cashier out there, I become a restocker full time and unloader. So the moment when I can hire an restocker, I become a full-time unloader. And you do remember in the warehouse when we have pallets all over the floor, there's no pallet rack because I haven't reached the requirement to get a reach truck. I was thinking if I get a forklift or those things, it's only 2 and 3. 4 and 5 you cannot use. What's the purpose? So I decided not to get the forklift. I don't know how the forklift works. People comparing reach truck and the forklift. Forklift seems to be very smooth in driving. Maybe it's true, but I never use it at all. I have no intention to use it. That's why I only got the reach truck. And right now I can buy a forklift, but I see there's no purpose for it, so I'm not going to buy it. Okay, so the warehouse is pretty big right now in a certain point of sense if you see it. Okay, let me see if there's any more stuff to bring in. Okay, there's no more stuff already. So I think I still can grind for another episode. Okay, 328,000. If I grind another episode, it's probably 339. So if I grind 2 more episodes, it will probably hit 349 to 350,000. And if I off camera grind for another 2 days, it's gonna be 360, 370,000. Probably. So right now I'm going to end the day, and as you can see, it's 19,000 over. It's not 20,000. And right now I heard people say you want to increase more customer to come in, you need to have more shelves. If you're having to have more shelves, you need to duplicate items. Because they say that, let's say this is a single shelf. When the customer buys something from the single shelf, there's only 1 customer. And right, did you see 2 customers trying to pick on the same shelf? Or do you see a customer stay at the same shelf wipe out half the shelf stock. I don't see that. So I don't think it's necessary to duplicate item. Like for example, this one, the toothpaste. I have 2 slots, and then one slot can carry over 45 pieces of toothpaste. And how fast does the toothpaste getting depleted? Very, very slow. Okay, even when I was the restocker for the grocery item, I remember the toothpaste, I don't have a bulk stock. I just replenish through the front lot. But at the end, I finally do the bulk stock for the toothpaste. And toothpaste bulk stock, how fast does it deplete? Basically, I have not seen another bulk stock for toothpaste for at least 2 weeks because the stock depletes very slow. One thing is we cannot control the customer counter, or can we increase the customer? No, we have to follow rules. Like you need to have more fridge. You may have need to have more fishing area. Freezer item you need to, like now I got 6. I may duplicate another one, another 6, and then another 6. But how much of customer is being increased when you do another 6 and another 6? I have absolutely no idea. And when there is an increase, it's usually, oh, I got so many much more product. So here is the plan. When I get all the different products into the Megastore, if the place still can expand bigger and further, I will then make judgment call on the certain products like, okay, toilet paper and paper towel, I will duplicate. Okay, and this one is 2 single shell. I'm not going to buy a double shell. I'm going to put 2 more single shell. And then if it still depletes very slowly, I'm not going to bring in more shell. I just leave it. Okay, let me go and see what other things needs to be replenished. Okay, this one is 1 shell. And going to dock number 4. Seafood clothing vending machine. Okay, it's 43 out of 54. It's 43, 44 out of 54. It's in the it's in the morning, nearly to afternoon, or the half of the morning shift. Only when you reach night shift around 7, 8, 9 p.m., it will rise up to 50. Or you will get close to 50, 51. And then that's it, you will start to drop. So, and it's not like the actual Megastore Megastore in the actual world we have. Whether you're in the United States or UK, Singapore or Malaysia, it will not simulate the same way as the live store. Because, example, in Singapore, let's talk about mall, or we compare with mall simulator. Even in the game, you cannot compare because there's always a restriction. Your computer, desktop or laptop, the RAM, how big is your RAM? Okay, in the past, maybe you got 128 gigabyte of RAM, which is quite huge in a few years earlier. Okay, in the modern days, right, to now today, 128 gig probably, if you're crazy enough, those 128 gigabyte is not enough. And you use a desktop, probably you try to upgrade your yourself to 256. Okay, but for a gaming system, like a gaming laptop, the biggest RAM, for my understanding back a couple of months earlier when I bought my new system, the biggest was 128 gigabyte RAM. And at that point of time, it was very expensive. But when I buy a gaming laptop, let's say my RAM is 128 gigabyte, I'm investing for a period of maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 years. And during at that time, 3 to 5 years later, I will start to look around for a modern gaming system at that point of time. And if you're doing hookup of your own system, you may say, "Hey, geez, you're damn bloody stupid." Remember, everybody has different tastes of different desktop or gaming laptops. Uh, because your place may be big, my place may be small. So depend on what type of system you want. And this game Megastore Simulator is played by millions of people around the world. Okay, no matter if you watch my channel or you watch someone else's channel, uh, even the person who doesn't film his gaming channel doesn't mean he doesn't play the game. He did play the game. Okay, let's look at the computer. There's nothing to replenish. Okay, vendor machine. Up. Number 3. Okay, now is the low period to replenishment. So although we are not going to bring in any new stock or new items yet, this is the time to grind for more money. As any simulation game, more simulator, supermarket simulator, quarantine supermarket simulator, or quarantine market simulator, or zombie simulator, whatever simulator, hospital simulator, also simulator. Ultimate goal is your currency, be it in batteries or dollars or something else. You need those currency, in-game currency, as much as possible for the player, which is me in this game, to further upgrade. And then you can see that I do the upgrade. It's one shot I do quickly. In order to do that kind of upgrade, you need to have lots of money. So if you see my screen over 335,000, you want to upgrade everything, it is practically impossible. Okay? In any simulation game, you want to upgrade, you got no money, you can forget it. Okay, you can don't display on the gaming channel of your own. Because I believe none of you actually want to see grinding process. Okay, I believe that in this episode, maybe none of you also want to even watch. Because you only see me doing, okay, this one, 1, 2, fast moving item. Dog number 1. Okay, another vendor machine. Dog number 3. Now you can see all these items if I don't replenish. The next working day, I will still need to replenish one. And then the next day, you can see the money start to deduct very high. Because this game has already been programmed in a way that you need to do certain upgrade. You need to do certain replenishment of item. Otherwise, you are not going to keep that respective goal. And even though right now my profit is 19,000, when there is an upgrade involved in the process, you spend quite a lot, your recovery will be slow or slow down. Okay, you can look at the... Now, as for the people who wear the slippers, I know people... There are the people saying, hey, don't talk about the slippers thing, yes. But I try not to look at the feed, but if I got somebody better than this guy, for example, this is okay, this is Paul. Okay, if there's someone has a better state rating than him and it's much cheaper than him, and this is Juice lah, Juice, the one with the sandals one. Okay, either one of them, if the rating is better than them or cheaper than them, I will replace them. And Juice, I'm so sorry, I have to replace you ASAP. Because there are people in the Steam support page. Hey, JEEYS, fire the guy. You're the one. Okay, and then there is another guy. I got two guys wearing sandals. So the other guy is a restocker, and he's, I think he's in the afternoon shift. Okay, this guy, Denver. Because I remember his hairstyle. Then I look at his leg. Oh, you wear the same pair of sandals as Juice. And then when I look at the customer, I look at the feet. Hey, same pair of sandals. They are using the same model, same pair of shoe as on that model. Then you can see this is Denver. Now I can remember him because of his feet. I remember his feet, so Denver. And then the other guy is Juice. Only these two guys, for the guy's side, they were wearing improper fit footwear. Okay, restocker got one lady wear high heel one. That one is also not a good example. And I don't want to look at the lady with the high heel one. Because I'm giving chance to ladies, man. I'm a guy. I don't give chance to any gentleman, but I give a chance to ladies like you lah. And your Liana, the speed action is 129%. Okay, I think so. I can remember you. Okay. Oh, finally got people queue up already. See, two here, two there, and then very quickly. Okay, there's even people asking, hey, how come the queue are always one person? There's no queue in line. Okay, when you play this game, you need to understand what is the purpose of a manual cashier and a self-checkout counter. They are here to create the maximum number of customer, which is on my right hand screen. You can see the number 54. If you count, it's 54. Okay, so you got 10 and 4 is 40. This one is 7 and 7 is 14. So 14 and 40 is 54. Okay, that 54 doesn't tell you that your store can have 54% at one go. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, do not trade 54 as your maximum possible customer. Okay, right now my store, the maximum possible is 49, maybe 50, but it's a very slow rate, and it will drop. Okay, now it's after 10, and then I still got 6 more customers, and then they are still buying stuff. And currently, right now it's over 347,000. That's why I say 339,000. After one day of grinding, it's going to be 340 over 1,000. So if I'm going to grind a few more days, I may not want to display this this game in this channel for the next couple of episodes. So this episode may miss probably 1 to 2 days. You will see the next 2 days missing yet. I don't know whether this is workable for YouTube videos, but I noticed if you miss 1 day, the uploading rate or R&D streak is being disrupted. So I don't know about the subscribers if you miss my channel. you will turn away and go to another channel. Okay, lobster. Okay, clothing. This one is for 1, 2. Number 4. Seafood is number 1. Oh, it's a lot. Yeah. Okay, so got. Okay, dream management. Okay, number 2. Quite about is 6 times 2, 12. So I think there is 12 pallets coming in number 2. So that's why the end of the shift, I need to have at least 3 unloaders versus 1 unloader in the morning. Because morning I try not to order that much. End of the day, because the restocker is working really hard to replenish the stock, and the bulk stock will tend to deplete very quickly. The restocker threshold rate is 80%. I'm not putting 99% because 99% is already too long already. When I set to 80%, which is higher than 75%, it will replenish more stock than 75%. And then when you go and error checking, you weren't able to see a white patch at the shelf, which is missing because they count 75% enough. So I set it to 80%, and that's what I like to see. Like for lobster, probably 1 out of 3 shell, you will see one of the lobster missing. But that quantity is make up of 80%, so it's good enough. So you can see this guy is this is Salvador. Salvador is doing the seafood replenishment. You can see this one short of 1 piece. This one is full. This one is short of 1 piece. But apparently to him it's 80%. Then you can see this one short of 2 pieces, 80%. Then this one short of 1 piece, 80%. Okay, because right here got 6 pieces. Okay, the crab one is okay. So here got 5 pieces, there got 6 pieces. So that apparently is greater than 80%. So the guy is cool. So the seafood person in the morning shift, you don't get like him stand out here doing nothing. Because the day shift, there's constantly seafood being ordered away from the customer. So the guy is pretty much busy. But only towards the end of the shift you can see him stand down there. And then you can see some people helping out on the seafood also. So this guy, maybe I'm going to change his okay, Salvador, I'm gonna put you to all. right now. Okay, you can see several start to go and help out already. Okay, so I have to adjust their settings accordingly. So I want to push the restocking replenishment rate higher. So I change Salvatore from seafood to all. So you will go and do double up and all. So right now the unloader is done. Yeah. Okay, 94 and then restocker. Nah. Cashier. Very expensive, not interested. Not good. Baker stuff. Expensive. I don't know how much I'm going to engage a baker stuff. Okay, maybe the restocker I will slow down hiring. I'm going to leave the next 2 slots for baker stuff. Because if there's 2 slots for baker stuff, I don't mind engaging. So the first baker stuff will probably be the late shift. Because late shift I need to be here to order. So that in the morning if I have to be a baker, so I'll be a baker. So right now, just let's go and take a look at the baker product licenses. The first one is bakwe, and this one is croissant, and this one I think is the bun. Okay, this picture looks like supermarket simulate because supermarket I think they also engage the same product. So the mall simulator also looks almost the same. Almost, not identical the same. Okay, definitely Megastore similar. The picture looks more advertising. Again, you can see muffin. So the furniture is very straightforward. You definitely need one oven. I think oven you just need one only for one bagel stuff. If you got two bagel stuff, then you ideally need to have two oven. And then the baker shelf, this one is the single shelf. Then this one is the white shelf, is the double shelf. And then you need a tray rack also. This one is the engagement between the baker and the restocker. And then if I'm the boss, I need to heat up and then take the cooked food to place it on the bakery shelf. So luckily, bakery stuff is not that competent. Okay. Uh, okay, toy is up, and let me. I don't want to replenish that already. Okay, seafood is okay. The vegetable looks okay. Candy okay. Okay, candy one only got this one left empty. I have no idea what to put there. Vegetable got one over here is empty. Oh, that was left intentionally empty. So pineapple short of one. Okay, and then the toy, this one is always empty. But if you want to wait it to be replenished, it's like taking a forever to replenish completely. Okay, this one is already out of stock. Okay, so I will end the day, and probably we can grind for another day. So like I said, the next few episodes will be grinding. Up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Ball only one. Dog number 2. Oh. Electronic, clothing, seafood. Okay, so only the toys need to replenish. Actually, when I play this type of simulation game, especially at the more simulator series, at the beginning, I got a lot of things to do, so I can put it up in the recording and then show it to you all. But as the level become higher and higher, lots of grinding process required, and then the grinding process is very repetitive. And I know YouTube don't like people to put video that's repetitive stuff. So, but this is a simulation game. YouTube, you gotta understand. The grinding process is the same. Oh, I got stuck already. No? Oh, okay. That area is the danger zone. Because I remember this shelf that's opening. I jumped on it and I got stuck. And I need to exit to the main menu and then go back in the game. Otherwise, I'll be stuck there forever. So there's a soft lock. Okay, more simulator can basically stand at the entrance. Then you bring up your iPad, and then you go to the CCTV. And then you click on the button to see the different entrance. So you know that the customer is how many in a certain store. But you cannot see the vendor machine items. That is the loophole. And then every time end of the mall simulator day, I need to replenish the vendor machine items. Wow, it's a nightmare, man. You have no idea. When I pause the recording and I replenish the vendor machines items, it is a nightmare. Basically, every simulation game, especially supermarket simulator, mall simulator, and Megastore simulator, at one point of time, you need to grind a lot of money. And I understand that certain content creator, they will show you here, hey, beautiful, and then the video cut off to something else. Okay, so when I put up this Megastore simulator content is, I want to play it as real as possible, meaning there's an uncensored version. If I spend 3 hours on the game, I will try to put it 3 hours a game. But the problem is, I myself will get bored when I'm doing certain grinding process. Like if I stare at this shelf for 30 minutes, for example, I think I'll go crazy. My device will actually heat up really quick. And now I'm switching a button to reduce the heat generated from my device. Okay, it's 47, 48. It will never reach 50 or 51 at this point of time. So the only way I need to do it is to increase the number of shelves. But which product should I increase? The only way I can think of increasing is the toilet paper roll, 2 single shelf. And then the warehouse, the 2 shelf may not be enough. So I need to put a third one right here. Okay, that is the only item I can see to increase. Or if I don't increase that, I will have to increase the this one. So it's the dream house, sweet doll house. Then the other one is a sweet dream house. You can see it's almost gone. The dream mansion. This one I may need to duplicate. But if I duplicate, where am I gonna put it? I put here, then duplicate another one right here. Okay, the shelf is around 2 square. So 2 square is 1, 2. This opening will become very small. So the bottom line will be cut right here. So if I bring this shelf out, well, I put it right here. This one is the dream mansion. Okay, I put the dream mansion right there. And then the one that is also run now is this one, possible run now. And then this one also right on at one point also run now. So this one if I want to duplicate, I got no place to put. Okay, the only thing if I do, replace it, this one have to go. This whole thing have to probably shift it all over here. Because over here I'm gonna put 2 more shelves. Okay, 2 more shelves, then after that 1 more shelf right here. This is how I duplicate. Okay, for now I'm gonna duplicate the dollhouse and the dream house. So let me buy 2 more okay, let me do the furniture of toy and candy. Okay, so the toy display shelf, I'm going to buy 2 more. Yeah, toy display shelf. I'm going to buy it to the front. Okay, so I only need this one. So now it's 5 p.m. So the sky is a bit dark. Okay, so that one I put it there first. So let me go and find the dream house and the Oni pack. Right on, right on. That one I will have to do it after the right on and ring tower. Ring tower is 2. Okay, dream mansion and instrument and sweet dollhouse. Okay, so top one and the bottom one. Okay, to replenish the shell, I will later have to pause the unloader and the restocker. I don't know, but restocker definitely need to pause them. So I'll pause them at 10 o'clock. At least I'm doing something in this episode to add more items now. Okay, you can see right now the counter reached 50 or 54. I just want to point out. And then it drops to 49, 48. So it's around 7 to 8 p.m. Because the 50 is not that long, it cannot justify me for bringing in the next self-checkout counter. I need it to stay at the 50 at least for 10 seconds. If you can hold on to 10 seconds, I will bring in the next self-checkout counter. Okay, so the other one is the clothing over here. This side one I need to shift it. Maybe over here put a few. Put here like people cutting through, no good. So this area is good for the self-checkout counter. Because you put a self-checkout counter here and they won't walk through here. Very bad. I'm so sorry, I'm sneezing. My nose is running again. Probably my nose is a bit sensitive. Okay, one more to go, probably one or two more. Okay, so I'm gonna shift it over here. Okay, so this is good. I see the line, that means this is 1, 2, and 3. So over here, if I want to extend, probably I'm gonna extend this too. This one is a what? Education set. Now the one I see is this one because 6755. Okay, this one no need, this one 5 and then 12. Then this one also 12. This one 20. This one is only 8. This one is 8. This one is 8. This one is 16 and possible 1632. Those is 9 and 9 is 18. So those got a double digit one. Okay, this one is also 8. So I got 4 shell, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just nice. I will duplicate this 4 shell. No, I only got 3. So this one I will duplicate. This one I will duplicate. This one looks cool. But these two like sells up pretty much quicker. 67 and 55. This one is 53. Okay, no customer ready. We can start to put it in. So I can yeah, never mind. Dream this one dollhouse, right? Behind also dollhouse. And then that one is a dream mansion and dream mansion. Okay, let me upgrade these two first. Then the rest of the back one I will see how it goes. Okay, so right now I need to pause all the restocker and unloader. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. If I need to carry 8, means 8 cartons. No, Dream Mansion. Only can bring one. Okay, so I only can put 6. Yeah, I only can put 6. Okay, let me put it up. Let me put it up. Sweet Door and Dream Mansion. Okay, Dream Mansion. Then this one is the dollhouse. Okay, so many go around. Pretty much quick. Seven. So I got 2 more. 6 and 1. So this one another 7 units. Okay, so the Dream Mansion and the dollhouse, huh? Okay, this one I need to have this one I can bring in 2. Dollhouse is I think bring in 1 first. Okay, dog number 2. So I go there and get rid of the 1. So I got the space. Okay, Dream Mansion I need another 2. Okay, so I'm going to unpause the unloader. Resume. So once the thing comes in, you just go and replenish it. Unloader will not involve with the restocking of. Okay, dollhouse. So So this one I need another 2 for 6, 7. I need another 7. Okay, Dream Mansion 7. So I'll bring in another Dream Mansion. Oh, number 2, okay. So the warehouse stock I may need to increase lah. Okay, so this one, this is the only time you see me do the restocking. Okay, let me take a look. Have you replenished? Should be. Yeah, Tesla done a good job. Yeah, 3 and then 5 and 12 and 11. Okay, lah. Okay, everybody is done. So I just put. Oh, total profit now is 25,000. How does it done that? How does it done it? Okay, so I'll stop. This one is done. 1, 2. So 1, 1. This one, 1, 2. This one is number 1. Fast moving item. And seafood. Okay, vendor machine. No, number 3. Okay, this one is a grocery item. Dog number 4. Okay, so let's go up and take a look at the toy. Is it better? Okay, so this area becomes smaller. Yeah, customer has to adjust. Yeah, I can see all the customers start to walk this way already. Maybe the recycle bin shouldn't place here, but I don't know where the place now. Oh, here is more logistic. Actually, I have to put it to the near to the, but it doesn't allow me. Not like this one. I push it all the way in. Oh, save a lot of space. This is look good. And I feel that the recycle bin I don't need to bring in anymore at this point of time. For this matter. Okay, so look at the hiring. So seafood club, don't need to look at it. Unloader. No good. Oh, expensive. Both are expensive. This one is still okay. If I need a restock, I can get it, but 1.5 is too high. It is too high. Cashier. Nah, not pleasing in the eye. Okay, bakery stuff, no good. Most speed is 124, but a bit too expensive. Okay, toy and candy, soccer ball 1. Okay, this one because the stock deplete very slow. All the balls. Basically, you just replenish one at a go. Number 4. Number 3 lah. Clothing can be 3 or 4. So the who's the guy? Ismail again. The Connor. Oh no. Early chief is Ismail. Yeah, Ismail. You slowly do You slowly do Okay, now let me think of if I'm going to put in 3, how am I going to move this away? So I just move it, put it right here. Okay, this 2 is okay, this one. Hmm. Okay.
Wish this had a little discount.
Oh, how can I squeeze in one more? Oh, okay. More. You take so many. Okay, forget it. Okay. So I free up the shell right here, 3 shell. So I need to order 3 double shell. Same thing to number stuff. So 3 is this one 3 no. Okay, you can see all these duplicate very fast. And it's 0. That's why we need to bring in double. This one I don't think we need that much. So the 2 of these and the educational set. Okay, management, restocker, pause all. Oh, the restocker are all pause. Okay, now let me do this one first. Restocker and pause all. Okay, so the customer let them leave then. Okay, this one I'll take it. Okay, so okay, so this one I'll duplicate another shell. So that you all cannot say I didn't duplicate I duplicate another shell because this one is a high usage item. If it doesn't serve a purpose, I'll not bring it in. Okay. This one, yes. Yeah. Okay, this one I just need to bring it back here first. Okay, so this one. This one is the instrument set. Instrument set. I think I put in the education set. toolbox. Okay, instrument set. Instrument set. Educational set. Okay, so I pick the educational set. 7 and 8. The last one, I just leave it to the educational set. Educational set. Okay, let me educational set. I'll bring into instrument set. I bring one dream mansion. I bring one. Okay, this one I'll bring it to. Okay, so resume. Restocker resume. Okay, so I have done it. So currently I have to leave them to restore, and then I need to replace whatever I did not do. So they have to go and replenish wherever stock, especially the toy section. It was pretty much out of stock. If I end the day now and start the next day, that area is going to have some sort of bottleneck. You can see that over here there's nothing really very bad. But I put it over here, so I don't know why they replenish the loading area. So the unloader you finish so fast. Wow, it's really fast, unloader. Dream Mansion 1. I think the ball I need to buy two. Electric guitar. I think I'm bringing the ball. Color volleyball. Okay, color ball, American football, and what's that? Blue volleyball. American and color volleyball. Volleyball, American football. Toolbox and ringtone. Toolbox and ringtone. Where's the toolbox? Right. Okay, this one I need to bring one. This one I just put it one side. A colorful ball, why cannot? Color volleyball. It's not colorful football. Color volleyball. Okay, I'm losing my mind already. So we are about to end it now because it's going to be over time's up soon. So I will probably end this episode right here. So we review it. The next episode is going to be actually nothing lah. We make the choice, as you may see, the logical friction was real. We spent almost the entire episode just moving items here and there, and we had to adjust the inventory for restocking. And we took a huge hit while we clear the expansion space. We are doing some down resources on logistic, but we fixed the setback. The space is clear, and we now have the open floor ready. In the next episode, we when the new revolution start. What's your top guess for the first product? I have no idea, and share me your comments. Let me know in the comments. See you there. As always, sayonara.